Hi everyone, this is Paul Lange from Disciplined Trading Strategies with this week's Trade of the Week video. This is the week ending 10/23 of 2022 and the stock was SI. I never heard of that stock. Date was 10/18 and that was on a Tuesday. This is a tier 2 gap entry on a 5-minute DTS sell setup beat the tail and the management advance reward to risk 3.3 to 1. This is picked because I like looking at a variety of things in the morning. I like whittling it down to just a handful of things to keep it simple, but I initially start off looking at several different things. And I like to keep a few different strategies so that when times change, I have different things to look at. Sometimes, recently, some days the market has been difficult because you have large gaps, and as a day trader, it makes it more difficult. One of the things that are always unique are gaps, and that's the reason I focused on this one for the trade of the week. It was one of the best trades of the week, and it also was a unique one because it was a gap that had nothing to do with the market that day and could be played just on a very nice setup. So this week for free DTS members, we have nothing special going on. This week is dedicated to program events for the DTS seminar program members. But remember, you can always visit the free stuff page, and next week we're going to have a free event, an educational event on Wednesday night for all of you that are waiting for one. Daily chart of SI, this is just showing where it's going to gap to. We're going to open right there. I consider that a tier 2 gap for a variety of reasons, although it wasn't really textbook. That's what it looked like after the day of the trade, a really nice big red bar. I got most of that. It dropped a little after I exited. I exited right at the beginning of lunch, the final part of it, and it did drop a little more, but not bad management overall. This is a 60-minute chart. It shows you a little better why I like this gap that you don't see some on the daily chart. We normally rate the gaps on the daily chart, but sometimes we get to look at that hourly, and there are several reasons I like this gap here because of the way it looked on the hourly. That was the key area to me, and we gapped there and then ran up a little bit initially and then fell. Here is the 5-minute chart, and you can see here we opened. We ran up initially. I did not short it right out of the gates like I would on some days. It just didn't do it that day. But it was on the screen. I ended up looking at it later. I just happened to come see it right there, which was nearly a perfect type setup for me. Took that entry under 61, stop over 62. Just happened to be the whole numbers that gave it some room. Target 1 on that quick little drop. Always glad to see that quick gratification, get a quick target out of the way, and then have that trade safe to move on to other trades. Target 2 was a bit of a home run there at 56.42, and then I just snuck out a target 3 there. It just topped me out where I had put a trail in that final third, and it did go a little bit lower by the end of the day, but not a big deal. You can see the details of the entry a little better on the 1-minute chart right there at 10:30 reversal time. Happened about 10:25, I believe it was. Here is that open on the 1-minute chart on the gap down, and I'm going to find my entry right in there. You can see it on the 5, you can see it on the 1. Entry under 61. Target 1 is there. You can see that, and the target 2 and 3, of course, are off the screen because this chart only goes till about 11 o'clock. If you like trades like this that are done in a nice, precise manner, calm, not scalping, things you can follow along with that are managed the whole way, come join us in the DTS Trading Room. Go over to disciplinedtradingstrategies.com and see if you can figure out how to join us in the DTS Trading Room. Until next time, this is Paul for DTS. Good trading, everybody.